Do your legs feel weaker than they used to? You push off your knees just to stand. Climbing the stairs feels like lifting weights. And sometimes a simple walk across the living room leaves you off balance. Most people shrug and say, "That's just getting old." But what if that's not the whole truth? What if your legs are trying to tell you something deeper about your health? I'm Dr. Nana, and today on Senior Health Boost, I'm going to show you how just 3 essential vitamins can help bring back your leg strength not in months, but in a matter of days. After turning 60, many people begin noticing subtle signs. Standing up becomes harder, walking takes more effort, and those once steady legs now feel heavy and tired. What's really happening isn't just aging. It's one of the earliest signs of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. And here's the tricky part. It develops quietly. There's no pain, no swelling, no major warning signs, until suddenly, getting out of a chair requires someone's hand to pull you up. But here's the good news. Studies show that giving your body the right nutrients at the right time can restore strength safely and naturally, without expensive therapy or intense workouts. In this video, I'll reveal the 3 key vitamins every senior needs, why deficiencies make your legs weak and heavy, and how to combine them safely for a faster, more powerful recovery. This isn't rumor or health gossip. It's backed by real scientific research, clinical trials, and decades of medical experience. So stay with me till the end, because I'll also share a vitamin routine that's surprisingly simple yet overlooked by most people. Before we dive in, let me know where you're watching from in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, so you never miss any of Senior Health Boost's top health tips. Now, if you're watching right now, let me know you're here. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to take back your strength, or if you're just learning. After the age of 60, your body changes quietly but steadily. Your bones grow more fragile, your circulation slows down, and your muscles, especially in your legs, begin to weaken. Most people don't realize the first signs appear in the legs, making even daily tasks like walking or standing up harder than before. According to the American Geriatric Society, people over 60 lose about 1-3 of their muscle mass every year, even when eating normally and feeling fine. That means in just 5 years, you could lose up to 15% of your leg strength, without even noticing. So, why does this happen? There are 3 main reasons. First, vitamin deficiencies. As we age, our stomach produces less acid and our intestines absorb fewer nutrients. That means lower levels of vitamin D, vitamin B12, and vitamin B1, all crucial for muscle contraction, nerve transmission, and bone health. Second, poor circulation. Slower blood flow means your legs receive less oxygen and fewer minerals. The result? Early fatigue, heavy legs, and even frequent cramping. Third, lack of physical activity. When seniors walk less, skip stairs, or spend too much time sitting, leg muscles naturally shrink and weaken. And even regular exercise isn't enough to restore strength without the proper nutrients to rebuild muscle cells. The great news is that by replenishing these 3 key vitamins, your legs can regain power and stability, sometimes in just a few days. So let's dive deeper and start with the one most people overlook: vitamin D3, the master switch that reawakens leg strength. You see, vitamin D3 isn't just another supplement. It acts like a control center, reactivating your bones, muscles, and nervous system all at once. But after 60, your body's ability to produce it drops dramatically. Your skin gets thinner, you spend less time in the sun, and your liver and kidneys slow down the conversion process. As a result, your body begins to shut down vital processes, muscles weaken, your legs feel heavy, and your balance starts to fade. It all begins with a silent lack of vitamin D3, a nutrient absolutely essential for strong, steady legs. Why is D3 so crucial? Because it helps your body absorb calcium, the mineral your muscles and bones depend on to contract, move, and stay strong. In the previous part, we discovered that vitamin D3 isn't just about bones. It's the master switch that reignites your muscles, balance, and overall mobility. But that's only the beginning of its remarkable story. Let's go deeper into how this one vitamin can transform the way your body moves, feels, and functions after 60. Vitamin D3 doesn't just build bones, it keeps them alive and responsive. It ensures that every muscle fiber in your body contracts properly, that every nerve impulse travels smoothly, and that your joints stay coordinated. Most importantly, it guards you against muscle atrophy, the slow and silent shrinking of muscle tissue that steals away strength year after year. Without enough vitamin D3, your body begins to behave like an old, overworked machine, weak, unstable, and sluggish. The gears are still turning, but everything takes more effort. You start noticing little things. Standing up feels heavier, stairs seem longer, your legs tremble more easily. So how can you tell if your body is running low on vitamin D3? There are clues hiding in plain sight. Maybe your legs feel shaky or unsteady when climbing stairs. Perhaps you get tired just from standing or walking for a few minutes. Do you ever wake up at night with leg cramps, tightness in your calves, or pain that makes you stretch out your feet just to get relief? Other warning signs include discomfort in your hips, knees, or heels, trouble making quick turns or steps, or even a dull ache that lingers for days. Sometimes it's not even physical pain. Some people report mild anxiety, irritability, or restless nights without knowing why. These subtle signals are easy to mistake for just getting old. But in reality, they're the early whispers of vitamin D3 deficiency, your body's way of asking for help before things get worse. What does science say about all this? Researchers around the world have been studying vitamin D3 for decades, and their findings are both eye-opening and encouraging. In the United Kingdom, scientists at the University of Birmingham conducted a study on adults over 65 years old. After just 5 days of supplementing with 800 IU of vitamin D3, participants showed an average 19% increase in leg strength. Imagine that. Nearly 1/5 stronger in less than a week, simply from restoring a single nutrient. Meanwhile, a research team in China followed a group of seniors who combined light exercise with daily D3 supplements. The results were consistent. Within just a few weeks, participants showed significant improvements in leg power, stability, and balance. And across the Atlantic, data from Harvard's Geriatric Research Center revealed something even more striking. Older adults with low vitamin D3 levels had a 40% higher risk of falling or requiring hospitalization than those with healthy levels. So the message is clear. Vitamin D3 doesn't just protect your bone structure, it protects your independence. It keeps you walking confidently, standing tall, and living without fear of losing balance or mobility. But how exactly does it work inside your body? When your vitamin D3 levels rise back to normal, your body wakes up. Calcium, the mineral that fuels every muscle contraction, is absorbed more efficiently. New muscle fibers start to grow. Your reflexes sharpen, your coordination improves, and those small twitches or pains you once ignored begin to fade. Inflammation within your muscle tissues decreases, making your movements smoother, steadier, and virtually pain-free. In short, vitamin D3 flips the on switch in your body's motor system, reactivating your muscles, your joints, and even your nervous pathways. So, how much vitamin D3 do you actually need? Experts recommend that healthy adults over 60 take 800 to 1,000 IU per day. But if you have a history of falling, joint weakness, or noticeable fragility, doctors often suggest 1,500 to 2,000 IU daily for a more effective boost. Here's a tip. Always take vitamin D3 under medical supervision, ideally in the morning or early afternoon, and after a meal that contains healthy fats like salmon, eggs, or olive oil. Why? Because D3 is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it needs fat to be absorbed properly. And one more important note, avoid taking it before bed, as D3 can occasionally interfere with sleep. Now, let's talk about something most people overlook: food sources. Do you get enough vitamin D3 from your diet? Sadly, for most seniors, the answer is no. Let's look at the numbers. A 100-gram serving of fish provides around 500 IU. One single egg? Only 40 IU. A glass of fortified milk adds roughly 100 IU. If you try to reach 1,000 IU per day through food alone, you'd have to eat several portions of fatty fish, multiple eggs, and drink several glasses of fortified milk every single day. For most people, that's simply not realistic. That's why supplementation becomes essential, especially as we age and our bodies produce less D3 naturally. Who should consider taking vitamin D3 right away? If you're over 60, you should make vitamin D3 your top nutritional priority. You especially need it if you follow a plant-based diet low in dairy or seafood, suffer from osteoporosis, joint discomfort, or frequent stiffness, feel unsteady on your feet, or have experienced a fall in the past year, spend little time outdoors, or avoid sunlight. These factors make you more likely to be D3 deficient, and correcting that deficiency can make an enormous difference in your day-to-day life. Of course, even something as beneficial as vitamin D3 must be used wisely. Although generally safe, excessive intake over long periods can cause issues in sensitive individuals. Taking more than 4,000 IU daily for extended periods can lead to side effects such as irregular heartbeat, kidney stones due to high calcium buildup, or occasional headaches, constipation, or nausea. But don't let that scare you. The key lies in balance, the right amount, taken at the right time, and with regular monitoring of your blood levels. Remember, vitamin D3 isn't just a supplement. It's a signal your body needs to keep your muscles and nerves connected and your movement strong and confident. When you use it correctly, the results can be surprisingly quick. Within days, you may notice your steps feel lighter, your legs feel stronger. You can move without that hesitation or fear of losing balance. It's almost as if your body remembers how it used to feel more alive, more capable, more you. Vitamin D3 is the spark that reignites your mobility. It's not magic, it's simple biology working the way it was meant to. As your muscles respond and your coordination returns, you'll not only regain physical strength but also a deep sense of confidence, the kind that allows you to walk with energy, climb stairs with ease, and live each day without relying on others for support. That's the power of restoring what age quietly takes away. Vitamin D3 is your foundation, the first piece of the puzzle. But to truly rebuild balance, coordination, and nerve health, there's another vital nutrient you can't overlook. It's one that connects your mind to your muscles, keeps your reflexes sharp, and supports memory and focus at the same time. I'm talking about vitamin B12, an essential but often forgotten nutrient that acts like the communication cable between your brain and your legs. Earlier, we learned how vitamin D3 reignites leg strength by fueling muscle and bone coordination. But muscles don't move on their own, they depend on the brain's signals. That's where the next key player steps in, vitamin B12, the nutrient that keeps your nerves, balance, and mind fully connected. So, what happens when your body runs low on B12? When B12 levels dip below the healthy range, your nerves start to misfire. You might feel a burning, tingling, or numbness in your feet. Your legs may feel heavy or weak, especially when standing or walking. Some people say it's as if their legs don't listen or have fallen asleep. Others notice trouble balancing, even on flat ground, or the need to hold on to something for support. As the deficiency worsens, you may start feeling foggy, forgetting little things, losing focus, or feeling moody for no clear reason. Mild depression, fatigue, or irritability can follow. The tricky part: these changes often come on so slowly that many older adults simply chalk them up to aging. But these are the classic early warnings of a B12 deficiency, not just getting older. Why does B12 deficiency affect seniors more than anyone else? There are two major reasons. First, reduced absorption. As we age, our stomach produces less acid, and if you take acid-reducing medications such as omeprazole or ranitidine, that drop is even greater. In this low-acid environment, your body struggles to pull B12 out of food efficiently. Second, dietary choices. B12 exists almost exclusively in animal-based foods: meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. So if you eat a mostly plant-based diet, limit red meat, or avoid dairy for health reasons, your risk of deficiency rises sharply. Even people with a seemingly balanced diet may not absorb enough. That's why studies consistently show B12 deficiency as one of the most common nutritional gaps after 60. What does science reveal about its impact on mobility and strength? At Oxford University, researchers tracked adults 65 and older. Those with low B12 walked more slowly, had weaker balance, and were twice as likely to fall within a year compared with those whose levels were normal. Another study, published in the Journal of Gerontology, followed seniors who received daily B12 supplements for 8 weeks. Participants reported greater lower body strength, quicker reaction times, and fewer episodes of numbness or instability. In short, B12 does more than keep your memory sharp, it preserves your body's balance and coordination, helping your muscles respond instantly when your brain says move. How does vitamin B12 actually work inside your body? Think of your nervous system as an electrical grid. Every nerve is like a wire, and each one is wrapped in insulation called myelin. B12 is what maintains and repairs that insulation. When B12 is plentiful, nerve signals travel rapidly and precisely from your brain to your legs. It also supports energy metabolism by helping your body form red blood cells, the vehicles that carry oxygen to your muscles. More oxygen means better endurance and quicker recovery. But when B12 runs low, those electrical signals falter. Your nerves misfire, your muscles misinterpret commands, and your legs start to feel weak, wobbly, or disconnected. It's like a computer with lag. The system is still running, but the response is delayed. Who's most at risk of B12 deficiency? You're more likely to have low B12 if you are over 60 years old. Regularly use acid blockers or antacids. Follow a vegetarian or low-meat diet. Have diabetes and take metformin. Suffer from digestive disorders such as gastritis or IBS. Drink alcohol frequently. Have undergone stomach or weight loss surgery. If any of these describe you, it's worth asking your doctor for a simple blood test. B12 levels are easy to measure, and correcting a deficiency early can prevent years of fatigue, imbalance, or nerve damage. What if you don't feel numbness or tingling? That doesn't mean you're fine. Some people experience subtler signs: occasional headaches, fatigue that doesn't fade after rest, or clumsiness such as dropping objects or tripping more often. You might notice your feet sting occasionally, or feel sore without explanation. These are still warning lights from your body. Acting early gives you the best chance for a full recovery. Recommended B12 dosage for most adults over 60, a daily dose of 500–1000 micrograms of methylcobalamin. The active form of B12 is both safe and effective. Why methylcobalamin? Because it's already in the form your body can use immediately, without extra conversion. That conversion process naturally slows with age, so taking this form ensures maximum benefit. You'll find B12 available in chewable tablets, sprays, or sublingual forms that dissolve under the tongue for quick absorption. For best results, take it in the morning or with lunch, since coffee and tea can slightly block absorption. Can you rely on food alone? In theory, yes, but in reality, it's difficult. Here's what the numbers look like. 3 ounces of beef liver, 70 micrograms of B12, 3 ounces of fish, 4–5 micrograms, 1 large egg, 0.5 micrograms, 1 cup of milk, 1 microgram. To meet your daily needs through diet alone, you'd have to eat large servings of fish, dairy, or liver every day, which most seniors simply can't manage. That's why supplementation is the practical choice for maintaining healthy levels. Is vitamin B12 safe? Absolutely. It's water-soluble, meaning your body naturally excretes any excess through urine. Side effects are rare, and it's generally considered one of the safest vitamins to take long-term. When you begin supplementing, improvements may come gradually: steadier walking, better balance, clearer thinking. Within weeks, you might notice that familiar sense of control returning, like your body and brain are finally speaking the same language again. So, if you often feel lightheaded, lose focus, or your legs seem to move a beat behind your mind, don't dismiss it as just age. It could be your nerves asking for B12. By restoring this vital nutrient, you're not just strengthening muscles, you're rebuilding the communication line between your brain and your body. Vitamin B12 keeps the power grid running. Vitamin D3 fuels the engine, and together they give your legs strength and coordination. But there's still one more piece to complete the picture: a nutrient that keeps blood flowing smoothly, feeds every muscle cell, and prevents fatigue before it starts. Coming up next, we'll explore the final essential vitamin that helps seniors regain lasting strength, endurance, and confidence with every step. As we just learned, vitamin B12 keeps the signals between your brain and legs sharp. It restores communication and coordination. But even with strong nerves and solid muscles, there's one final ingredient you still need: the fuel that powers it all. Vitamin B12 is extremely safe, even at higher doses. There's no known toxic level in healthy people. Still, if you have chronic kidney disease or take blood-thinning medication, talk with your physician before supplementing. For nearly everyone else, B12 supplements are one of the safest and most effective ways to boost energy, improve nerve function, and regain full control over your legs. And the results speak for themselves. Across the country, countless seniors have shared how, within weeks, they began feeling more stable when walking, regained sensation in their feet, stood up more confidently, and even slept better once those nerve symptoms eased. All of that from one simple vitamin most people overlook. B12 isn't just a brain vitamin. It's also a movement vitamin. It rebuilds the bridge between your brain and your body. When that connection becomes clear again, your muscles respond instantly, your legs grow stronger, and your confidence returns. So if you've been noticing odd sensations, weakness, or trouble balancing, don't ignore it. Your nerves are likely asking for what they've been missing: vitamin B12. Now, let's complete the puzzle. You already know that vitamin D3 strengthens your muscles and bones, and vitamin B12 restores nerve communication. The final missing piece is another form of vitamin B, a nutrient that keeps you energized, prevents fatigue, and powers every single step you take. That nutrient is vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. If vitamin D3 switches on the lights and B12 connects the wires, then thiamine is the electricity itself, the raw energy your body uses to move. Every muscle in your body, especially those in your legs, relies on thiamine to generate fuel. Without it, your muscles simply can't function properly. Even if your bones are strong and your nerves are sharp, your body will run out of energy without enough B1. So what exactly does thiamine do? It's essential for energy metabolism, the process that turns food, particularly carbohydrates, into ATP, your body's usable energy source. ATP powers every heartbeat, every breath, every step. Because your legs contain some of the largest muscles in your body, they need a steady supply of thiamine to keep moving. When levels drop, those muscles lose efficiency. They feel heavy, tire quickly, and take longer to recover after any activity. Early signs of low B1. Many people over 60 describe familiar warning signs. Legs feel unusually weak or exhausted, even at rest. Muscles cramp easily, especially in the calves or feet. Walking feels like dragging weights. Climbing stairs leaves them short of breath or lightheaded. Some even notice mental fatigue, loss of appetite, or a lack of motivation to move, symptoms of a slowed metabolism and poor energy use in the muscles. In nearly all these cases, thiamine plays a hidden but critical role. Why do seniors become deficient? There are several reasons. 1. Reduced absorption. As the digestive system ages, it becomes less efficient at drawing thiamine from food. 2. Medication use. Common heart or blood pressure drugs such as diuretics flush B1 out of the body through urine. Other medications, including metformin and certain antibiotics, can lower B1 levels as well. 3. Alcohol intake. Even moderate drinking, a daily glass of wine or beer, can interfere with thiamine absorption and storage in older adults. 4. Poor diet. Processing removes thiamine from many packaged foods. If your diet lacks whole grains, legumes, and unrefined foods, your intake may fall short. What does the research say? In 2021, a team from Tokyo University studied 300 older adults. Nearly 30% had low thiamine levels. Those individuals walked more slowly, had weaker leg strength, and complained more often of muscle fatigue. When researchers gave them thiamine supplements, most showed noticeable improvement: greater energy, longer walking distance, and easier stair climbing. Another study, published in the Journal of Neurological Sciences, followed patients with chronic leg fatigue who took 100 milligrams of thiamine daily. After just 1 week, 82% reported better endurance and reduced weakness. These studies confirm what many seniors already experience. When your body gets the energy it needs, everything works better: muscles, nerves, and even mood. How thiamine works day to day. When you restore thiamine, your body becomes more efficient at turning food into energy. Your circulation improves, oxygen delivery increases, and your muscles respond faster. That constant supply of ATP means your legs no longer feel like dead weight, they feel alive again. And there's a surprising mental benefit too. Thiamine helps the brain manage stress and supports focus, which explains why many people say they feel clearer and calmer once their energy returns. Where to find thiamine? Naturally appears in foods like whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, pork, and fortified cereals. But just like with D3 and B12, diet alone often isn't enough for seniors due to absorption limits. That's why mild supplementation under your doctor's advice can make a meaningful difference. A word of caution: out of thiamine is safe for most people. Anyone on multiple medications should discuss supplements with their healthcare provider. High doses rarely cause side effects, but balance and supervision always ensure the best results. Vitamin vitamin D3, B12, and B1 form the foundation of leg strength and vitality after 60. D3 strengthens your frame. B12 reconnects your brain and nerves. B1 fuels every movement with lasting energy. These 3 nutrients work like a well-orchestrated team. One builds structure, one restores control, and one powers performance. When they operate together, you don't just move, you move with stability, grace, and confidence. If your legs have been feeling tired or unreliable lately, this trio may be the gentle reset your body needs. It's not about reversing time. It's about giving your body back the essential tools it once had in abundance. So, stay with me, because in the next part, we'll bring everything together: the complete vitamin strategy, how to combine these safely, and the daily routine that helps seniors walk stronger and live longer. Coming up next, the step-by-step plan to rebuild leg strength naturally and keep it for life. Earlier, we discovered how thiamine vitamin B1 fuels your body's engine. It's the power source that turns food into movement, the spark that keeps your legs light and energetic throughout the day. Now, let's finish connecting every part of this system so you can keep that energy alive for years to come. In clinical studies, nearly 68% of seniors reported less leg discomfort and heaviness after restoring their B1 levels, and none experienced negative effects. Why? Because thiamine drives the body's main energy-producing system, the Krebs cycle. This process lets your muscles generate ATP, the energy molecule, more efficiently, maintain tone all day long, and recover quickly after walking or climbing stairs. Thiamine also improves nerve signal transmission, particularly in the peripheral nerves that control your legs and feet. Imagine trying to drive a car without gas. The wheels and engine might be fine, but nothing moves. That's exactly what happens when your body runs boneless without enough B1. How much do you need? For adults, the daily recommendation is modest, about 1.2 mg for men and 1.1 mg for women. However, older adults experiencing fatigue, numbness, or weakness may benefit from therapeutic doses between 50 and 100 mg daily under a doctor's supervision. The best part? Thiamine is water-soluble, so any excess simply leaves the body through urine, making it one of the safest supplements available. For steady energy, take it in the morning, ideally after a meal containing protein or healthy fats such as eggs, avocado, or nuts. Avoid combining it with coffee, black tea, or alcohol, which can block absorption. Can you get enough from food? Yes, but it requires intention. Thiamine-rich foods include organ meats, pork, beans, lentils, sunflower seeds, brown rice, and oats. The problem? Most seniors don't eat enough of these daily, and certain medications or digestive conditions make absorption harder. So if you often feel unusually tired, experience muscle heaviness, or have low appetite and poor recovery, supplementation might be the smarter, safer path. Who should consider B1 supplements? You may benefit from extra thiamine if you have type 2 diabetes, especially if taking metformin. Consume alcohol frequently. Use acid-reducing drugs or diuretics for blood pressure or heart issues. Experience unexplained weight loss or low appetite. Feel fatigued after even mild physical effort. In these situations, checking or replenishing your thiamine levels can dramatically improve energy and mobility. Safety and effectiveness. Vitamin B1 is widely recognized as safe, even at higher doses. Still, seniors taking multiple medications or with liver or kidney concerns should consult their physician first. Within 3 to 5 days, many users describe a noticeable change. They feel more motivated to move, walking becomes easier, climbing stairs less taxing, and their legs feel lighter and alive again. It's like refilling an engine that's been sputtering for years, the same machine, but suddenly full of life. The unsung hero, vitamin B1, rarely gets the spotlight. It's less glamorous than D3 or B12, yet for many older adults struggling with low energy, muscle fatigue, or leg heaviness, it's the missing key that brings every system back online. It powers your body's drive, restoring not just strength but purpose, helping you move through the day with direction, steadiness, and ease. If you've been feeling disconnected from your body, don't underestimate this simple nutrient. Sometimes the smallest corrections bring the biggest transformations. Bringing it all together, know that you understand how vitamin B3, vitamin B12, and vitamin B1 thiamine support your muscles in unique ways. The final question is, how do you combine them for maximum results? The answer lies in timing and simplicity. Vitamin D3, take it in the morning, right after breakfast, with foods containing healthy fats, yogurt, eggs, or avocado. Because D3 is fat-soluble, fat improves its absorption dramatically. Vitamin B12, best taken around midday or early afternoon. It heightens alertness and mental clarity, so avoid using it till late in the evening to prevent sleep disturbances. Vitamin B1 thiamine, take it with breakfast or lunch for a steady energy lift that lasts all day. Pairing it with protein-rich meals enhances uptake and endurance. This simple schedule keeps your metabolism active, your nerves responsive, and your muscles supplied with steady power. Real-world benefits when seniors adopt this trio taken consistently, with mindful timing. They often describe fewer cramps and less stiffness, faster walking and easier balance, improved stamina during household chores or outdoor walks, a renewed sense of vitality, confidence, and motivation to stay active. It's not an overnight miracle. It's your body relearning its rhythm once the right fuel returns. Think of it this way. Vitamin D3 is the foundation, it strengthens your frame. Vitamin B12 is the messenger, it keeps communication clear. Vitamin B1 is the engine, it provides the raw energy to move. Together, they help your body reclaim what time and inactivity have slowly taken away. Even better, these nutrients are accessible and affordable, found in most pharmacies or online in trusted formulations. Consistency matters more than cost. Taking them daily as directed gives your body the steady reinforcement it needs to thrive after 60. If you've been waiting for a sign to take back your strength and independence, this is it. Every day, you nourish your body with these 3 essentials. You're not just maintaining health, you're building resilience. Your legs carry the story of your life, every walk, every journey, every dance, every memory. It's time they carry you again with confidence. So stay tuned, because in the next and final part, Dr. Nana will guide you through a simple daily vitamin routine and practical lifestyle habits, the exact plan that helps countless seniors reclaim strong, steady legs and renewed energy for life. We've covered how vitamins D3, B12, and B1 work together like parts of a finely tuned machine, fueling your body, strengthening your nerves, and reviving your energy. Now let's bring everything together into one simple, powerful daily routine, a plan that keeps your legs strong, your steps steady, and your spirit unstoppable. Coffee and tea are wonderful in moderation, but if you're taking vitamins, timing matters. Avoid combining your supplements with these drinks. Caffeine and tannins can interfere with absorption, especially for the B vitamins. Vitamin B1 is your morning ignition. It's your body's first fuel of the day. Take it with your breakfast, ideally something rich in protein and whole grains. This jumpstarts your metabolism, keeps your energy stable throughout the day, and even helps you stay focused and clear-minded. A simple daily example: here's what an ideal, nutrient-balanced day could look like. Breakfast: 1 boiled egg, 1 vitamin D3 tablet, 1 vitamin B1 tablet, and a small bowl of Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey or a handful of berries. Add a side of steamed vegetables or grilled salmon for healthy fats. Lunch: a fresh salad or bowl of brown rice with tofu, chicken, or fish, and take your vitamin B12 tablet or lozenge. That's it. Simple, realistic, and completely achievable. By following this plan, your body gets the right nutrients at the right time and your energy levels remain steady from sunrise to sunset. What about multivitamins? If you already take a multivitamin, that's great, but take a close look at the label. Many senior formulas contain only trace amounts of D3, B12, and B1, far below what's truly effective for restoring energy and balance. Check that your supplement includes at least 800-1000 IU of D3, 500-1000 mg of B12, and around 50100 mg of B1 thiamine if you need therapeutic support. Remember, multivitamins often include both fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins. That means they should always be taken with food, ideally in the morning or at lunch, never on an empty stomach. Food helps your body absorb what it needs and protects your stomach from irritation. And one more tip: more isn't better. Doubling or tripling your dose won't make your legs stronger any faster. In fact, it could do more harm than good. Safety first. Always, vitamins are powerful tools, and like any tool, they must be used wisely. When you visit the pharmacy, especially after 60, keep these essential safety reminders in mind. 1. Don't self-increase your dose. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's harmless in large amounts. For example, vitamin D3 is fat-soluble. Take too much, 4000 IU or more daily without medical supervision, and your calcium levels may rise to high, causing nausea, constipation, kidney stones, or even confusion. 2. Monitor your organs' health. If you have liver or kidney disease, talk to your doctor before starting new supplements. These organs process and remove excess vitamins. When they're not functioning optimally, even standard doses can build up and create complications. 3. Watch for subtle side effects. High doses of vitamin B6 taken for months can cause tingling or numbness in your hands or feet. Too much vitamin D3 might trigger headaches, cramps, or appetite loss long before serious issues appear. Always pay attention to your body. Even small mood changes or physical sensations can be early signs that your dosage needs adjustment. 4. Get your blood tested regularly. If you're taking D3 or B12 for a long period, do a simple blood test every 6-12 months. This helps confirm that you're getting enough but not too much and allows your doctor to fine-tune your routine. Why smart supplementation works when taken correctly. These 3 simple nutrients can truly transform your quality of life. They restore physical strength, rebuild confidence, and bring back independence, one step, one stride, one day at a time. Let's recap. Vitamin D3 builds your foundation, strong bones, strong muscles. Vitamin B12 restores nerve clarity and mental focus. Vitamin B1 thiamine fuels your energy engine so you can move freely and think clearly. Together, they form a powerful trio, a natural, science-backed formula for aging gracefully with strength and mobility. A quick review and reality check. If your legs have felt weak, heavy, or unstable recently, it's not just old age. It's not your imagination. And it's certainly not permanent. You've now learned that there are clear, reversible reasons behind those symptoms, deficiencies that can be corrected safely and naturally. And here's the best part: progress happens faster than you might think. In just a few weeks, many seniors notice lighter steps, stronger balance, and renewed energy. It starts with one decision: to take your health into your own hands. So what should you do next? Start small, but start now. Get your blood levels tested for vitamin D3 and B12. Begin a balanced breakfast routine that includes protein, healthy fats, and your vitamins. Discuss safe supplementation with your doctor or pharmacist. Stay consistent. Results build over time, not overnight. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Your strength, your story. As you begin this journey, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these vitamins before? Did you notice changes in your strength, balance, or energy? Share your story in the comments, because when we share our experiences, we help others discover what truly works. That's the beauty of Senior Health Boost. We grow stronger together. I read your stories, and they inspire not just me, but thousands of others who are working to stay healthy, active, and independent after 60. If there's one message I want you to take away today, it's this: your body still remembers how to be strong. The spark is still there. It just needs the right fuel to reignite. Age may slow the body, but it doesn't have to silence your movement. With the right nutrition, consistency, and care, you can keep walking tall, dancing longer, and living fully. So the next time you wake up feeling tired, remember this: you're not losing strength, you're just waiting for your body to be nourished again. Take that first step literally and figuratively toward rebuilding your energy. Give yourself the same care you've always given others, because you deserve to feel vibrant, powerful, and alive every single day.